Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, April 7, 2022. You could be feeling a little serious regarding your career, life direction, ambitions, or reputation today. While you'd like to detach yourself from it, it can be a challenge right now. However, once you rise above the anxiety, you'll find it's a great time to satisfy both your need for new experiences and your desire to lay low and regenerate. This might mean a new activity that refreshes or calms you. You'll find it natural to connect with your dreams and ideals. You seek satisfaction and comfort from your social life, and exchanging information can be rewarding. Your truth is something you're typically unapologetic about, but you could suddenly be questioning things at this time. Single and ready to meet your match? Perhaps it has something to do with the person you're crushing on or the non-committal attachment you've been romanticizing as of late. As you may know, the moon rules your third house of communication, thought process, and immediate exchanges, but it will be sitting alongside Jupiter and Neptune in Gemini via your 11th house of associations, community affairs, future visions, and sense of belonging in the world. Be discerning with regard to your influences and social networks. What's stifling your confidence? Getting out of your comfort zone is challenging. You could feel slightly stressed about certain partnerships or commitments in your career as you continue to define your professional identity. When Venus in Gemini squares the North Node in your sign, the tension resulting from this aspect strains your commitments. You could feel uneasy if you have committed to weird opportunities, unique partnerships, or something generally out of your normal. But aligning yourself with such professional commitments can create a one-of-a-kind professional identity and reputation. In the lead-up to her departure from your career sector next week, Venus will be wearing two hats, and this will become more noticeable as she begins to distance herself from the other planets here. While working to attract professional opportunities, as the planet of money, Venus also has an eye on where the money is. Follow your heart and the money will follow. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. Today is a day for a gathering. It doesn't have to be big or anything. Maybe have a couple people over. Or go to someone else's house. Communication, friends, and food figure strongly in the stars. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. Waiting for the right time can be good advice, but not with regard to developing healthy habits to live by. You need to eat 3 meals a day with healthy snacks in between, fresh fruit, for example. You need to sleep like a baby, and there are ways to create more successful sleeping habits if you need help. You need to drink enough water to keep your immune system strong and your elimination process in tune. These are things that do not benefit from waiting. This is an excellent day for allowing your natural creativity to be expressed. On this day, the arts will more than likely be very important to you. You may find that nothing brings you more pleasure. Consider putting this to good use by making some cards or gifts for those you care about. You will find that you are very receptive to enjoying anything artsy, but even more, actively engaging in art activities with a focus on giving may be the perfect thing for you. The moon not only finds itself in the right place at the right time today, but is filling Venus' shoes nicely. As the planet of money, until leaving your income sector yesterday, Venus was keeping an eye on both where the money is and on where you are going professionally. Today, with the moon in your income sector but also at a friendly aspect to the remaining 3 planets in your career sector as they regroup. This continues Venus' legacy, but with an even better sense of where the money is. As much as Venus enjoys being with Mars, and the planets of love and passion will reunite next week, for now, she is embracing her first full day in a social and serendipitous part of your chart alongside the planets of luck and dreams. This is less about doing and more about embracing the fact that fate, luck, and the love gods are all working to put you in the right place at the right time. Our eyes in the sky. Ready or not, it's time for a round of big boss, little boss at the office. If your supervisor isn't very savvy, you could be forced to take control of a current project. They might be protective of their role, but you can navigate your way around this power play. The Aries new moon could rock our world by shaking up our sense of stability. Under this luminary, we are cosmically asked to step up and manifest a new vision, which could prove challenging. The universe could create obstacles and throw roadblocks in our way, but with the right planning and a positive attitude, you can overcome them and fly high. But hits to the ego and emotional meltdowns will happen. Think of this like a seasonal shedding. In order to embrace the new, we must let go of what we've outgrown and no longer need. Unfortunately, if you haven't been trusting your instincts, you may have been thrown off your path. Now you're learning that you need to rely more on your third eye when dealing with others. Your intuition can be a lifesaver if you're open to accessing it. Whether or not the is something you are celebrating today, you will be assisted by the ambitious and practical Gemini moon. This should help you get everything done precisely and accurately. If you're able to be around relatives today, this lunation is especially supportive of stepping up and being there for family members. And even if you aren't planning any kind of gathering, you will most likely be the one from your clan chosen to be in charge of organizing current events or ones coming up in the future. Today is also about overcoming obstacles, as this strong and committed lunar energy supports you not giving up no matter what you're up against. Take some time to consider your role in your family, your neighborhood, your community, and society as a whole, and then make a plan so you can be a better contributor to any and all of these important groups. By now you know there are ways around in-person meetings. Stand up and be counted by making a worthwhile contribution to the world. Later in the afternoon there's a Moon-Neptune sextile that puts you in touch with your emotions and allows you to rely heavily on your intuition. If your partner, friend, or parent says they're fine but you can feel that they're distant, don't just let it go. Your compassion and understanding can make a big difference in someone else's life, so don't ignore that little voice that's saying, something is wrong.